Hello my Cancer friends, it's Guiding Halo here. This is going to be your what Spirit wants you to know for August. It's also going to be to find out what your superpower is this month and how you can utilize it to bring about the things that you desire. And yeah, so we'll also pull a card for where you're headed and what the divine is trying to bring your way. Okay, so let's get a card here to find out what your superpower is, how the divine is trying to elevate your soul. These cards are from the Secret Language of Light, Transmissions from Your Soul deck. And we have Awakening. What? My Cancer friends, you're coming to a new level of awakening and understanding. Wow, that's beautiful. Look at the beauty in that card. Something about, it's like royalty. Stepping into emotional, oh yeah, it's what I listened to from Soulful Revolution, where she said emotional literacy, having words to explain your emotion, or something to do with emotional literacy coming in here, and awakening to the depths of what that means for you. I love her channel, by the way. She is the tickety bomb boo, that woman, in my opinion. All right, to be honest, lately, but she's the only one really I listen to. Awakening. Let's find out where we're headed with this awakening. What's the divine got on order for you, and how can you get there quicker? What's this, where you're headed in awakening? Right there. Okay. Oh, purity. Look at that. Look at that. There's a purity in your emotions, a raw, look at that beautiful card. Absolutely beautiful. It's like you're being, the old is being washed away and you will be stepped into the new, and it's something to do with the purity. It's like purifying your life, like a fresh snow comes and it just purifies everything. You might feel like all the noise is muffled and all the everything is, it's quiet and it's just serene. That's what this awakening is going to bring about for you. There's something here about divine white light, protection, peace, love, what, just powerful. Wow, that's powerful energy. Let's read the awakening card, number 2. It's about coming together. Awakening, let's read it. Wisdom emerges through everyday experiences. You are about to experience an aha moment. This will come as a feeling of deep truth that seemed to have slipped your mind. You have often thought there must be another way to experience and live this life, and you are about to discover it. You are opening your heart and mind to the full, authentic you. Time-honored ways that have worked in the past are no longer bringing the result you desire and may have become obstacles to your dreams. Beliefs become intermingled with everyday processes and who we think we are. No wonder it can seem hard to let them go. When you rouse from the slumber of conformity, you awaken into the same world, but through the eyes of soul love. You can see beyond fear to the creative possibilities that are everywhere. Relax and enjoy this time. It is your natural evolution. Look at that. Wow. Wowzers, you guys. For 7 consecutive days, write or draw one new thing you learned about yourself today. Soul mastery. This is about awakening your mind and body to your soul, stepping into a new level of understanding about the purity that is, it's coming through you in a purer, more literate way. The word, okay, it's like feeling a certain way and the words are coming to you now. It's like someone comes into your life or spirit's communicating to you about the words that the words are coming to fill the emotions you've had, and it could come through another person. And with those words coming to explain the emotions that you feel or the things you've been through. You know you've been through some shit, but someone coming to bring some words with sense and common sense and to put words to what you've been through is going to help purify your soul and bring you a brand new you, because you're going to see in hindsight absolutely that what you thought was happening, guess what? It's actually happening. Wow. You're smarter than you give yourself credit for. You have an emotional literacy here, what I'm hearing. And I love that she taught me that. That's beautiful. You have an emotional literacy that is coming to awakening, and it's going to help you be more pure in your existence than you have ever been. Beautiful energy. All right, over here we're going to see how the universe has your back and how they're trying to lead you. Over here we're going to look at how you can manifest it for yourself. How best to manifest it and see where you're struggling in that energy. Okay, we got this one first. Okay, this one first. When I focus on my inner light, I see the world through the lens of love. So that you have got that on par, and that's exactly what the divine has been teaching you. Focusing on the inner you, the purity of you, helps you see the purity in others and seeing the world through a different lens. Okay, this is where we're a little upended. In every moment, the universe is conspiring to bring me toward right-minded thinking and the energy of love. So there's something where, see what I'm talking about? You know the energies of what you've been through, but the words need to come in order to clarify your emotions, in order to bring them to thought. We start in the seat of our soul. We take the intuitive nudge that happens. It turns into the feeling, then it turns into the emotion. Then we go from the emotion and put words to it and end up with a story that we can talk about everything that happened down from the seat of our soul. But you're feeling a little upended about the universe having you here, and that the universe is bringing this all about. Perhaps you think it's just your own thinking. It's not necessarily truth. But I'm telling you, there's an awakening to a truth the divine is bringing for you here. And I'm telling you, it's going to be so loud that you can't even ignore it anymore. If you've been ignoring it or thinking that it wasn't you, it's just something you're telling yourself, it can't be real, the divine's going to make it so darn plain, it's not even funny. You won't be able to ignore it. You will have to adopt it because it feels so incredibly right. I choose to be a super attractor and have unwavering faith in the universe. So this is where there's a struggle. This is how to manifest, but there's a struggle here for you with the unwavering faith. It's like, well, I don't have faith all the time, and I don't even know if there is such a thing as faith. I mean, I have faith, yeah, but like, it sure ain't all the time. You see, your unwavering faith can be even in the small moments where you're crying and you say, please bring something, please bring something. And you might see that as a lack of faith, but the fact that you're sitting there in tears, pouring out your emotion, asking the universe to bring something means you have faith in the universe. Do you see what you don't give yourself credit for in the purity that is you? I don't have faith, unwavering faith all the time. So the times that you're angry and you're trying to find someone to blame and there's no one to blame but Source or God or whoever you believe in, you're telling me that's not faith? You wouldn't be blaming anybody other than a human being if you know you didn't have faith. I'm just FYIing, you know, it's true there. How else are we working on attracting yet again? See, this is where the energy needs to shift in the attracting phase, and how you feel about love and about yourself and the value that is you. Directing my focus onto what's thriving creates more of what I want. So you've been a little bit stuck in your head about how to create what it is you desire, and focusing on possibly the negative aspects of you as opposed to how you are beautiful, absolutely beautiful in the divine's eyes. Absolutely beautiful. Let's read this purity card before I forget, if I can find the book. The book done did gone ran away on me. Where are you, book? Huh. All right. Well, where's the book? See, you guys are looking for the direction manual. You're looking for it. It's not right in front of your face. It's up to the left. To the left, to the left. I don't know what song that is, but there's something about the words there. And the reason I say that is I just found the book up on my pile to the left. So this is the sacred destiny. This has to do with your destiny, this awakening to purity. Purifying everything from the past, purifying your soul, purifying. What is this purifying about? I love this card. It's absolutely beautiful. It's like combining heart chakra and crown chakra to bring about purity. It's absolutely gorgeous. Well, that's power. Well, there's something to do with power and purity. I gotta tell you that. Purification. This is purity, not purification. There we go. The wolfie. First snow. Before the first snow, the earth is dark and cold. Fallen trees from autumn storms lay haphazardly atop the decaying leaves that cover the forest floor. However, when the first snow arrives, the darkness of decomposing soil are replaced by a purity that is light and bright. In the sunshine, the individual snowflakes atop the snowdrifts sparkle with crystalline light. Harsh sounds are muffled, sharp corners or rugged edges are muted. Everything feels fresh and new. Debris seemingly disappear beneath the pristine white landscape. Softly falling snow illuminates the environment in a diffusion of swirling forms. At night, in the light of the full moon, the first snow is glowing and serenely silent. Something's going to happen to you guys in the full moon of August. Just saying. That came out in someone else's reading too. At night, in the light of the full moon, the first snow is glowing and serenely silent, turning everything into an enchanted fairy tale realm. In some mystical traditions, descending snow symbolizes the transmission of knowledge from a higher plane, awakening the heavens to the lower planes, the earth, thus bringing purity to the earth. No matter what has happened in the past, everything can be fresh and new again. The purity of your soul is shining through everything that you encounter. You are entering into a period of grace. Simply open your heart and know that the best is yet to be. The past does not need to equal the future. Your future can be and will be shimmering, sparkling, and bright. Old limiting patterns are dropping away. Recurring challenges are releasing. This is a time of redemption, forgiveness, and holy healing. Wow, guys, there is going to be something healed in you that you're awakening to something that's going to help you understand everything you've been through and why it had to be there. And that understanding, those words that are going to come to match the feelings, to explain the feelings that you've been having, to explain the emotion, to explain the intuitive nudges, to explain it all, are going to culminate, sorry about that, in something absolutely beautiful. I got a bug. Just saying. I didn't mean to scare y'all. I'm sorry. Anywho, let's get some tarot on this. In every moment, the universe is conspiring to bring me toward right-minded thinking and the energy of love. Why do we not believe that? What's the challenge here? Oh, something wanted to flip. Oh, there we go. Woo! Oh, yeah, that's the challenge. Look, it just destroyed this card, took it totally out of place. The universe has your back. It's like destroying how you used to believe in something, taking it completely out of place. It's going to take strength, but it's your destiny this happened, to cut out the BS. Something you've been tied to, that you've been looking at as a negative thing, is actually part of your shadow side that can be beautiful. Perhaps there's some sort of addiction or something that you're looking at overcoming, and it may be a long journey forward. There could also be something to do with a Capricorn here for you guys. There's going to be new opportunities in finances and a new way to understand emotion. Absolutely. So understanding all of these cards that are here, I'm going to put them back and put the one card, strength card, here. This is the King of Wands now. When I focus on my inner light, I see the world through the lens of love. You are a visionary. You have a vision of who you are, how the world should be, what it is you want to create. You know there's more out there, and you are absolutely a visionary, and you see things happening in a certain way. You're very much adopting fire energy here. You could have a fire sign in your world that's helping you really stand in your inner light and see yourself through the lens of love and everybody else as well. Perhaps you're having to be extra loving and it's taking strength to deal with this person. Or, like I say, this could be your energy and you're becoming a visionary and having a whole vision for your life. And you're awakening to what? The power that is you and the celebration that can be had. This is about going out and having fun and celebrating. There's something that's going to happen. A spark of desire is going to be fulfilled in a way you envision life, envision everything. And it's cause for celebration. You bet it is. So in this manifesting energy, I choose to be a super attractor and have unwavering faith in the universe. What's stopping you up there? Are you afraid of victory? Or you just don't believe it will happen? Because I'm feeling that there's a fear of success, a fear of victory. I'm not able to amass victory for myself and celebration because I've not had 3D proof of the things I've been doing that are going to bring the victory forward. That's what that's about. I will celebrate when I see it, but you have to have the believing before the seeing happens. And you can't do and have the believing before the seeing happens if you don't believe and have unwavering faith in the divine or trust that they're bringing everything about as you desire. Look at that. The King of Pentacles, are you kidding me, my Cancer friends? This is the energy you're heading towards. You're a visionary plus the stability and finances and abundance. That's beautiful. That's beautiful energy. Perhaps there's somebody around you as well that's not, you've been trying to help have a victory, and you almost take it as a personal slight from the divine that this person's not had a victory. Because you've really been trying to help the situation forward. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Directing my focus onto what's thriving creates more of what I want. So let's focus on what's thriving. Let's focus on the victories you have had. Yeah, see, there's confusion and like a cloud of illusion around what's going to make you happy. Seeing someone else succeed at this point almost feels like it's going to make you the happiest. But then it's like, is that what I truly want? Where does what I want stem from? That's where you're awakening. What you want, where does that all stem from? What is the root, the base of what I want? Is it love? Is it joy? Is it money? Is it abundance? What is it? What is it I want? I'm telling you right now, you are a visionary that wants to help people succeed. And in doing so, you embrace the purity that is you and enter into your own success. This is absolutely beautiful, my Cancer friends. Look at that! Oh my God, I can't even. You see what I'm saying? What is at the basis of what you desire, what you feel will bring you happiness? What is it? And I believe it's to help others, a compassionate nature. So which cup do I use to do it? You use a cup of love, but that comes from deep within your soul, the kind of love you need here to do this. And I think you feel a little upended because this victory yet you've not seen, but it's coming. Why? Because it is your destiny. This is all about destiny and divine timing, a time of massive change due to you awakening into purification, everything being made new. All the things that have hurt you before, there's an understanding, I swear to God, there's an understanding in your mind, even though we have no swords here, no swords whatsoever. There's an understanding and wisdom, knowledge, and stuff coming in words that you are going to have to be able to put towards the feelings that have been coming up and everything you've been through. And when these words come forward, you are going to step into role of teacher. Man, that is so powerful. That's so beautiful. Oh my goodness. I love you guys so much, and I can't wait to hear what's happening for you and what's up. I'll talk to you again soon. Blessings.